Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's Apostle Daf Bakar once again. Represent FTL, Follow the Lamb Camp. This is impromptu Highway and Hedges live night video. Prayer be edifying. Before we get started, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakakadash. Double honors goes to the sincere elders, and honors goes to the sincere brothers pushing the truth across the four corners. Rob Ahab, Rob Shalom to you sincere sisters, you few sisters that's locking into this truth, learning, and just in general, man, Kam Yasharala, man. You know, peace and blessings and salutations goes to all the sincere Hebrew Israelites in this truth, man. Everybody's not going to get the same level of understanding, same level of spiritual awakening or deepness, you know, or abilities, man. You know what I'm saying? So shalom, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say shalom to you sincere sisters too, man, because it's not a lot of you guys, and a lot of you sisters catch a lot of hell from brothers, man, because there's a lot of prideful men in this truth. And when a man has anything of value and in a good amount of number, whether it's money, whether it's respect, power, knowledge, vehicles, you know, jobs, women, children, whatever it is, when a man has been blessed with a lot of something, the flesh tends to get really prideful, man. There's a lot of pride in this truth, man. A lot of pride in this truth, man, and that's not the way. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way, man. Let me adjust this light. You know, I'm gonna turn this around. So yeah, man, this is just an impromptu lesson, man. It's a quick hit. I'm gonna get right to the point. I'm gonna bring out Romans chapter 12. All right, and I'm already there. So I'm just gonna get it started. I pray it's an edifying, quick hit lesson. This is Romans 12. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, which is a reasonable service. So this is like a military enlistment, being in this truth, man, being an apostle, a prophet, being on these highways and byways, you know, doing these lessons, these videos, making ourselves available. Some brothers don't make themselves available. You know, you got a lot of agents trying to sound deep because they got a Hebrew Israelite name, and they post random precepts. They don't know the meaning of it. They're just fishing for likes and views, fishing for women or men. There's a lot of fruitcakes that are hidden in this truth. But you know, the point is, man, is that we should present ourselves as a living sacrifice, man. You know, the Lord isn't dealing with, you know, blood sacrifices. He isn't dealing with, you know, burnt offerings and libations like that anymore. We are, as men, even you sincere sisters, man, in the walk that the Lord chiseled out for you guys and you guys' life. We're to be living sacrifices, man. Live by example. Represent this truth, man. You know, this isn't about trying to be better than other people. You're just trying to be the best that you can be, man. All right. And this is a reasonable service, man. You know, the Lord is loyal. He never lies, and he's good on all his promises. You know, so this is a reasonable service, man. And you know what they call being in the military, the service. So this is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's military, man. This is the army of David right here. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. All right, so we're supposed to have a new mind. So you're brainwashed. Yeah, our brains are washed. They're washed from filth and from being a 2/3 wicked, no good nigga like our family members, our friends, our co-workers, and heathens, man. All right. So we're not conforming to this world, and they don't like that. You know, pursuing you know, Revelation chapter 11, how, you know, when we stand on our feet, you know, the people were seized with, great terrors and fear, roughly paraphrasing. Well, when you're trying to live by the righteous ways of the Lord, you're into the scriptures, you're into the prophecies, you're teaching the truth. That intimidates people because this is an evil world, man. We live in a very evil world where people make statues for murderers. People make statues for people that stole other countries from people, from Hebrew Israelites. So we live in a world that praised George Washington and Abraham Lincoln and Christopher Columbus, for crying out loud, man. But then a person with the Bible act like is the biggest threat on the planet. That's because we're chanting this wicked ass place down, man. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So the renewing of our mind is transformative, that ye may prove what is that good, that acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Yahawashi. We're trying to fulfill the perfect will of the Lord, man. For I say, through the grace given unto me, that every man that is among you not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as Yahweh Yahawashi hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. So we all got a different measure of faith, man, and that's the spirit. Because when I was opening up the video, I didn't know what I was necessarily going to bring out. But, that's been a big thing, man. There's been a lot of prideful brothers in camps, the bigger camps. There's a lot of pride. There's a lot of arrogancy, man. There's a lot of men worship in all these camps. Brothers have just been going off, man. You know what I'm saying? And people think it's funny driving by, saying weird things. I don't know if he was saying a citation or whatever, man. But there's just a lot of snakes, a lot of wickedness, a lot of pride. And brothers lose sight of what the scriptures are, man. They're so caught up in their own glory that they've lost sight of what matters, man. So you got to be humble in this thing, man. And they're drunk with arrogancy. They're drunk with pride. That's why it says, think soberly. All right. Verse 4. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, so we, being many, are one body in Yahawashi HaMashiach, and everyone members one of another. So we're all like Voltron, man. We're like a Power Ranger, man. All the Power Rangers combine, all the Voltron body parts combine and stuff like that, and it creates the one body, man. Just like the hand consists of many different pieces that make a hand. It's hundreds of bones, and skin and tendons. There's a bunch of cells. You want to count cells? You want to count blood cells, skin cells? You know what I'm saying? The organelles. There's a lot of anatomy just in the hand alone, man, much less the whole body, man. So, what is it that the thumb thinks is more special than the pinky, man? Which one you want to lose? The hand's crippled, man. And these brothers' mentality, it cripples this work, this pride, man, this arrogancy of these jakes, man. And you damn slothful servants too, man. You brothers that don't want to do the work. You don't want to support the brothers doing the work. You're just out to get your own likes because you're just a competitive, simple-minded ass nigga, man. You're not in the spirit. A lot of niggas do, and I mean niggas, they're in this truth, man, because they want the clout, they want the attention, they want the praise. So we, being many, are one body in Yahawashi Mashiach, and everyone members one of another, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, so some of us are prophets, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith. So some of us have that level to do prophecies and prophesy. Some people are good at teaching. Some people are good at healing. Some people, have a money ministry and they bless brothers or sisters. Some people have a couple of different things. All right, but essentially, who are you? Who am I to get prideful over this and start bragging? That's wickedness, man. So we need to be humble in this thing and work together as a unit, as a one body, as a family, man. Even though you know, in this flesh, in this wicked world, man, it's not going to happen. We'll experience it in small quantities, man, nonetheless. And as Jacob's trouble gets realer, and as the 2/3, you know, because the Lord's going to judge Israel first, as our people start dying off more, and you know, wicked brothers get judged. I pray that, you know, none of us are of that wicked number, that we're of the elect. You know, people are going to tighten up more on their walk. People are going to get more humbler, start using more wisdom. Because, see, knowledge and wisdom aren't the same thing. Knowledge just means you know something. Just because you know about safe sex doesn't mean you have the wisdom to practice safe sex. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah Akim. Shalom, brother. Shalom, brother Apostle Nahariah. All right. Verse 7. Or so some have the, you know, prophecy on deck, or ministry. Let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation. So some people are just good at motivating, man. Some people are good at ministering, man. They're just good at paraphrasing things. Some people are good with memory. They have good memorization skills. You know, some people are good with teaching the kids, and doing diagrams and interesting videos. So we have a whole body of different brothers and sisters that contribute, you know. And one of the biggest insults, man, is someone that's sincerely in this truth. You should call them a damn bug out, you know, and trying to do videos on sincere brothers, man. You know, and the Lord, he's watching that stuff, man. It's brothers that's in this truth, right? It's like it. There's brothers that's in this truth, man. And they swear up and down that they're the king of all the Hebrew Israelites, and they pat themselves on the back. All of our works are just tattered rags, man. And when these brothers don't get picked for the elect, man, they're going to be sick to their stomachs, man. They're going to be sick, man, because they didn't have any humility. They weren't brotherly. All right, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, or he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence. He that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. So, you know, if you got power, then you're supposed to be lighthearted. You're supposed to be diligent. You're supposed to be brotherly, not a tyrant, not a damn demon with power, man. Because absolute power corrupts absolute. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. So we're supposed to hate the evil ways, man. 501c3s are evil, man. That's bribery by the government, man, to teach a doctrine that the government allows so that you can become a tax-exempt corporation. This isn't a corporation, man. A corpse. Corporations is a false person, man. That's why it's called a corporation, a corpse. You know? So you got these different bigger caps, man, and these 501c3s. They're just corporations, man, teaching a style of Hebrew truth, but they're not really teaching the truth. That's why they can't give you the name Yahweh Shai, man. Specifically speaking of, you know, IUIC, man. And there's a couple other wicked camps too. But that's the top one. That's why all the Christians leave and they go right into that bullshit because they're still deaf, dumb, and blind. And that's what Satan's using. Satan's using IUIC, man. But on the flip side, some people go into IUIC and start learning the truth, and then they leave that crap. So they wake up, you know. But nonetheless, man, it's just a big business, man. Big business, a big hustle with a lot of Masons in there, a lot of agents. 10. Be kindly affection one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. Not slothful in business. We're not supposed to be slothful in this business of doing the Lord's work, man. We got to be instant, in season, out of season, man. Whether it's daytime, nighttime, cold, hot, good weather. Got to be about this work, man. First and foremost, man. Everything else comes third, fourth. First and second, man, should be this work, man. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, man. Fervent, man, on fire, man. You know, if you're not on fire, man, then you're gonna expire, man. Fire can't burn fire. That's one of my old mottos, man. Fire can't burn fire. You post one Instagram post, and you think you're the man for the week. You repost, you just hit repost all the time. And TikTok, reposting TikToks and shit. It's like, get the hell out of here with that unfervent, slothful shit, man. You got the nerve to have 144,000 on your name, man. You ain't even done 144 videos, man. And it's not even hard to do 100 videos in a matter of a couple months. You know, but brothers, when it comes to doing this real work, you know, Jake is lazy as hell, man. Jake acts like it's the hardest thing to do with some work, man. 144 nothing. You know, step your game up for the Lord, man. Have some where's your loyalty at? You know, we should be questioning our loyalty. We should be examining ourselves. We should be repenting daily of our pride. We all got pride on us, man. We're flesh. We all got a level of arrogancy on us, man. We all stink. Even after you take a shower, you're still gonna stink a couple hours later. You know, so we're a corruptible flesh, man. You eat something, you still gotta shit it out. You still gotta fart. We stink, man. We got intestines full of fecal matter, man. You know, we stink, man. You don't wash your hair, man, you start stinking. You don't wash your armpits, your ass, your thighs, your private parts. You know, so we got to have that same mindset in the spirit, man, to always wash ourselves in the blood of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and to humble ourselves. Because, you know, if you don't get down, you get forced down. So we need to be humbling ourselves, man. And Jake forgets that in his knowledge, because knowledge puffs up, man. He gets some understanding of these scriptures. He does some videos for a couple of years. And then this nigga thinks he's Yahweh Shai, man, disrespecting the Lord's servants, man. And that's a scary way to go, man. Verse 12, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. We should always be prayed up, and we should never let nothing let us fold, man. That's what that means, you know what I'm saying, where it says patient tribulation. Never folding, man. Never folding. Distributing to the necessity of saints, given to hospitality, man. That's doing this work, man. Distributing this work. You know, it doesn't have to be the longest videos, man. We don't have to do an hour longs. You could do 5-minute videos, man. You can do 1-minute videos. You know, you can get creative, man, and do a 2-minute video, man. You can edify somebody with one precept. Bless them which persecute you. Bless and curse not. You know, so that's speaking of the people in this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Not going to bless demons. But, you know, there's a lot of Hebrew Israelites that don't get along in this truth, man. So we can't turn into demons because they have a demon on their back. You know, because then that's how Satan tries to get us to get emotional and mad at a brother disrespecting another brother. Like these GMS brothers been disrespecting Apostle Nahariah, man, unrighteously, without a cause, without no righteous, you know, breakdowns or anything. He didn't do anything except for call out the hypocrisy, man, and they didn't like it because they're men worshipers, man, and they're real prideful, you know. And all month, man, GMS has been showing their ass, man, straight up prideful, man. And you know, pride coming before the fall, man. You know, they're fighting in camp fighting, in camp surmisings and backbiting. And so if they're doing that in the camp and they're unbrotherly and hateful in their own camp, how much more are they going to do to the other sincere brothers that's not in their camp, man? They're not the straight gate. They're not Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They didn't invent the truth, man. All right, they're just men. They're servants. So shut the fuck up and you just clean your toilet. And I clean, you know what I'm saying, the kitchen. We're supposed to just be doing the work for the Lord, man. Not pretending we're the Lord, man. Especially when you're dead ass wrong. "15. It's lightning out here. This dude's gonna come right here and have all this noise. Without fail, man. It's 10:05 at night, man. What's the odds he had to come right here? Verse 15, rejoice with them that do rejoice and weep with them that weep. So be brotherly, be sisterly, be loyal. That's the key word, is loyalty. Be of the same mind one towards another. Mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits. So don't be conceited, man. Don't be so arrogant in this truth, man. Humble yourself down. And you know, Jake has a big humble problem, man. Big time. And that's why, how much more noise can we get? You know, I'm almost done. Can we get a drum roll next? Damn. Shalak Riyam to you damn heathens, man. Loyalty, man. Humility and being meek, not milk. You know, gotta be there for each other. However, we can be there for each other. Some people, you know, might need a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? A conversation can change everything for somebody. Some people scared as hell. A lot of people, like, not some, man, people are scared as hell, man. It's about to get super evil out here. Shut up! It's about to get evil, even eviler out here, man. You know? It's about to get super evil out here. People need to be picked up in the spirit, man. Some of us brothers got more spiritual bravery than others, man. We got to pay that forward, man. Help other people become brave. No? Not be out here, Mr. Big Head, thinking that you're better than everybody. And be not wise in your own conceits, man. You know what I'm saying? We're our own biggest enemy, man. Brothers think they don't do no wrong. Brothers just be pulling out precepts just to have them, just to do a rebuke that don't even make sense. Just because he's emotional. Thugs, there's a lot of thugs and low-level niggas in this truth, man. You know? And they just want to be a part of something bigger than themselves, man. But they're not sincere brothers, man. And the Most High's weeding these busters out, man. 17. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. Keep it 100, man. And just because these devils try to drag you down, don't mean that you stoop to their level, man. When they go low, you keep taking a high horse, man. You know, and pertaining to these wicked brothers, man, we rebuke them, and we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of topics to cover. There's a lot of current events, years worth of work. There's more stuff to do in the day than the human body can even handle, man. You know, so spirits hop on these wicked brothers, man, so they can stop us sincere brothers from doing this work, man. So we got to think about the long game, the long run, man. "17. Recompense no man evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all men. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord." So that's it, right? That's it right there, man. I don't even need to be broken down. "Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink." That's not talking about these Edomites, man. It's talking about brothers in this truth, man. Just because you're from a different camp, you know, doesn't mean that just because he might not know the name accurately, doesn't mean you can be a demon to that dude and let him starve to death in Jacob's trouble, man. And that's why Jacob's trouble's coming, man, to humble down to 1/3, man. Humble Jake all the way down. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. You know, a house divided against itself cannot stand, man. And, you know, the elders have done a horrible job, man. They've taught brothers pride and bickering, and that's why we don't see unity. The Hebrew Israelite truth is fractured, man, just like everything else niggas do, man. It's fractured, man. That's horrible leadership. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. So this is essentially, man, this is essentially the game plan that us Hebrew Israelites got to live by, man. Romans 12, man, this is pretty much the law, statutes, and commandments in a nutshell, man. But with that being said, I pray you guys are edified. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Guam, Yasharallah. You know what I'm saying? Yasharallah's on the rise. Esau's on the fall, man. You know what I'm saying? Abba Ball. All right? And Mawakla Adawamyan, man. Death and destruction to Babylon and these Edomites and these heathens, man. Shalom.